now tuned in to a special episode of Contrast News.
So, bro, tell us what's going on right now. What are you working on?
Well, right now there's a lot of different projects going on at the same time. I just dropped my latest single with Thyago, my label mate. He's from Argentina. We dropped Celine. I'm working on an awesome EP with paopao. That's hembrismo. So female EP. It's great. I've been part of it all this past week. And, working on my own singles. I have a lot of music coming out this year. Great featurings, great artists that are collabing with me. Justin Quiles, Colombian Ryan Castro. I got CNCO. So I'm in, even Argentinian Caleb Dimasi. So, just hooking up with dope artists, dope people, and getting ready to rock this year.
That's awesome.
Right? He's doing dope ass shit, Gigi.
I know. I love that. I feel like Rich Music, you guys are a very united power squad. And it's awesome that you have a team that, holds you down, has your back. Was there ever a point in your career where you felt like, damn, I'm alone, nobody has my back, I can't count on anybody?
Well, I think in this industry, everybody is going to feel like that at some point. Of course, I felt like that probably at my beginning. I started really young and I didn't have like a north, but, I ended up with Rich Music and they helped me out. They guided me a lot. And at this point, I have a very solid team with them. So now I just got past that. But yeah, of course, I think everybody, all of us, we feel that at some point.
And you've been into music for a minute, bro. You started with guitar, you started with piano. At what age did you just have absolutely sure that this is what you wanted to do?
Well, I started really young. I started when I was around 9, 10, playing the guitar, playing by ear. I come from a background of musicians. My dad was a really dope guitar player, very well known here in Colombia. And I never said, hey, you know what? I want to be a musician. I just, it was something I came with and I went with it. But I wasn't at the point where I was like, hey, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. It's always been in me,
That's awesome. Talk about how Rich Music discovered you. I know you said you're signed with them and, you guys are definitely an awesome team. How did they find out who Symon Dice is?
All right, I'll try to make it short. Imagine I played guitar for Tony Dice. I was his guitar player for around a year and a half. And I would tour with him all over the United States. And after a year, he was gonna sing in New York in La Boom with Jay Keelis and the same party. So I get to La Boom in the sound check. Dimelo Flow was Justin's DJ and Josh, the president. They were like, "Hey, what's up, Simon? You're dope. Hey, let's link up. Where do you live? Miami?" And I was like, "Yeah, Miami, me too. So let's meet up in Miami." And we met up. I met up with Justin. I made a song that day with him when we met up with Tiny, dope record.
Wow.
And then Daleks was his backup singer. So he was like, you know what? Daleks is now going to be an artist. So I need a new backup singer. You want to ride with me? I was like, let's do it. And then I built my relationship with Justin, which led up to being signed with Rich.
That's crazy because Daleks was talking to us about how at that time he was working with Quiles and him touring, him scaling, and Daleks is doing his thing and you're doing your thing. And you guys, like Gigi was saying, you guys are all helping each other out. Bro, it's super chévere verlos todos ustedes dándose la mano, colaborando, because you guys all have your own talent. You guys bring your own flavor and you guys are all artists. That's at the end of the day, that's what you guys all are. You guys are all artists in one way or form. And it's really good to see how Rich Music is helping you guys as producers develop in this way. It's incredible, man.
Yeah, 100%. And like you say, we're helping each other out. My first single as an artist was Que Te Pasó, and one of the main artists is Daleks. And then with him, so it's like, Simon, I got your back, whatever you need. Boom. So I rock with Dalek, with Justin. They're my boys.
And I see you rocking the Rich Music pendant. You looking fresh, man.
Yeah, everywhere I go.
Yeah, of course.
Everywhere I go.
Do you think your parents, being especially your dad in that music industry, do you think that kind of helped guide you a little bit or maybe inspire you to get in the music industry yourself?
No, actually, I don't think so. I think it just happened. I was very lucky. but obviously I always did it because I love music. I didn't think I would end up blowing up the way I have been and doing so good. I never thought. I had actually another plans, like actually planned, and life just brought me to the point where it's like, hey, come on, this is you. So
what were you gonna do? What were you gonna do?
I'm a pilot. I'm a flight instructor. So
Yeah.
I've been flying planes for 6 years, and I went at the same time, touring with Justin, studying. I got all my licenses, and 2 years ago, I actually just got my first job as a pilot, and I was like ready to go. I'm like, hey, let's do this. I already had like a 40-song catalog, multi-platinum catalog, and I was like, I'm already a pilot, and then COVID came, and then it was time for me to renegotiate with the label, and they were like, bro, you have such a dope ass catalog, you don't even have to fly anymore. So I was like, I'm just gonna give it a shot.
Bro, that is a cool ass story. That is dope as fuck. Because you still get to fly, right?
Yeah.
Like, you still get to fly. Maybe do music video flying, bro.
I actually do. I actually fly a lot. I go to the festivals flying. I rent a lot of planes. Now I just recently got multi-engine ratings, so I'm always constantly studying and improving in my career. But like I'm telling you, that was my plan A and ended up being my plan B, because I've been doing so dope with Rich and with the label and with my songs.
And it feels great to also be traveling, like traveling, doing what you love, being in Miami. You're in Medellin right now. You get to go around, you get to fly yourself for Christ's sakes. Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
You don't gotta pay a pilot. A pilot. That's crazy.
That's definitely like it went crazy when I moved back from Colombia at the beginning when I turned 21. I never thought, I was like, hey, if I would have seen myself, I wouldn't have believed that it was gonna happen this way. But I'm very happy.
How are you dealing with the discipline that it takes to do all the things that you're doing? Because it's obviously a lot of things are going on. You have a lot of projects moving at the same time. You have to make sure everything is in its place, that you're communicating correctly with every member of your team, and everybody's moving accordingly. Like, how is that for you?
Well, nothing's perfect, but I definitely try to be as organized as I can. It takes a team, like you say. So I have people helping me out in every different things, like from my project manager to my A&R to my lawyers. It's just a team that slowly I've been building up, and each one is key in what I do. But like you say, it's a team thing that you need to have solid people behind you, backing you up. By yourself is really hard.
That's awesome. Do you think to be a producer, like you need to have an ear for it? It's a gift and a talent that you almost have to be born with, or do you think somebody can kind of learn to be a producer?
Oh, well, I think, it could be in both ways, like a lot of people are just they have so much dedication that they just go and do it and they get good at it. And there's just natural people. I feel like I've been natural, and yes, ear is like the main instrument for all artists, for singers, for producers, for any musician. The ear is just the key, and I feel like I've had a really good ear, and it's been just part of me.
I'm always like, how do you guys know to add a beat or to add drums or to add this? Like, it's crazy the way you guys just create magic in the studio.
It is. Awesome. It's safe. Whenever you guys are down, to share, come to the studio, you can see.
Hey, I'm so down. What are some
studio sessions with Symon Dice? That would be lit. breaking down the beat.
Breaking down the beat. That's gonna happen.
We're gonna tell Raquel to set it up.
All right.
Legit. What are some artists you are looking forward to collaborating with this year?
This year, I want to collab. That's a good question. I've been so much focusing on this previous year. I haven't had like a chance to think about who I want to collab with this year. I definitely want to look for new talents, like more underrated artists, like not so much big names, but artists that are fresh. And I've been looking at fresh kids from Colombia, fresh kids from Argentina. And I don't think now music is at a point where you need a big name, but just fresh sounds. But definitely a lot of things are happening right now. I definitely would love to do something with Mike Towers. I've always said it. He's one of my faves.
Oh yeah.
I love that.
But yeah, we'll see what happens.
I love that.
It's been said. You put it out there, bro. Ya lo pusiste aquí, este video. Está documentado. Este año pasa porque pasa.
100%, sí.
Sí, bro. Symon, bro, thank you so much for being here with us today, brother. We really appreciate it. We know you have a busy schedule and you got a ton of shit going on over there in Colombia.
Yeah.
We're looking forward to shooting more content with you. We're looking forward to putting this up. This is gonna go up on the website. There's gonna be a breakdown. We're gonna have the video. And bro, de un colombiano a otro, very, very proud of you, man. What you're doing is incredible, and sharing your experience with others helps them see that they could do it too, man. So keep doing your thing.
Yo, thank you guys. No, I'm super down whenever, we do more interviews. I'm down for contrast. You're always backing me up. So whatever you guys
Get back
need.
to Miami. We gotta do something in the studio. That'd be dope.
Yeah, Gigi's crazy with the content, and I'm sure her head's already turning up a bunch of ideas. So we'll talk to the Raquel, and we'll put some dope shit together, and we'll see if we can slide something in, man.
Okay, for sure.
I got it, bro.
Placer, gracias.
Dale, cuídense.
Yeah,
Chao.
Vale, igual.
La buena.